like early good plays by smoke movements out and like checking where everybody is, that's partially her. I don't know.
I mean, I would have to assume so. Just to, I feel like they're drafting as if they played them for a very long time, and
Yeah.
I guess that's what an analyst provides, right? They, even without playing against certain teams, they'll get you the information you need to know, so that played them for quite some time.
Yeah. Well, and particularly nowadays where you've got so much more going on, so many more games. Not only is it important to have somebody, we might have to hold this thought. We'll come back to it in a second because there is a smoke play. The wraparound is coming from Come With Me. If he could manage to find them here, the big and pale, Synergy's walking forward. The Nyx Assassin is going to move in. They might be able to surprise him with this as Ace walks forward. Puppy there as well. He needs to get... Oh, he took Brain Sap. It's the rune. They're turning onto Synergy, but they won't be able to find that kill.
Commit the Metamorphosis. I think, yeah, 10 rounds is going to walk away with this one. They see that they made the Terrorblade use meta, and they're just going to back up, start healing up, and they know that during the laning phase, there won't be Metamorphosis.
Yeah. Big, big, big. Oh, you know what Boofny's going to do? He is just going to grave chill mid one and punch him. This is so frustrating. Because it also messes up your CS.
Shield for a couple levels. Farm up a couple of creeps, but Metamorphosis is going to run out right now.
Okay.
Look at the other lanes.
So yeah, the thing I was going to mention, though, is that I feel like... yeah, hello? Hello? Oh,
hello.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. You're back now.
I was talking the whole time.
What?
I was like, why does he keep interrupting me? What's going on? That makes a lot more sense now.
That must be the worst thing to hear.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. I didn't say it out loud. Nobody knew.
Okay.
But the thing I was going to mention is that I think that nowadays it's even more important to have an analyst, as mid one's going to get punched. Just because of how many matches there are and how many teams there are, you need to stay abreast of like what's happening constantly, and it's so hard to do that.
I wonder what happened. I wasn't even muted. Oh, okay.
You know, I wasn't actually muted, but like it just wasn't accepting audio.
Unfortunate, but whatever. It happened.
You talked about the sort of mid matchup a little bit there between mid one and the lovely Puck RVP. You talked also about some worries that you had in the laning stage of Nature's Prophet have a good time against the Terrorblade. Do you feel like that's sort of happening here?
Well, this mid matchup, first of all, RVP is doing a really good job. He's kind of shutting out mid one. I mean, it's not like it's a stomp or anything, but he's making it very difficult for mid one to farm. And I think later down the line, Ember Spirit does do very well against the Puck. It basically becomes this issue for Puck where if you get Searing Chains, you're just dead. Mm-hmm. You can't do anything. You can't phase shift. You can't jaunt. But I think Ace is doing a lot better than Bone 7 was able to last game. The pressure just isn't quite the same. It's just two heroes, you know. Their Secret have two supports that are able to make their way down here. He is getting a bit of right click.
Now they forced that out. Rotation in, Come With Me, able to dodge away from the rolling boulder. Yapsor not catching either, and that's just going to be a TP away. So really well played. They forced out the Metamorphosis and are probably going to force him to... Well, he's going to have to tango for this, but not bad.
But I think that the thing about this is, like, Secret don't have to commit very much for this.
No.
Yapsor. He is level 2 now, so he has a stun. And they find Come With Me. Let's see if it's going to mount to anything. Dodges the stun. And all of a sudden, Synergy in a bit of trouble. I'm not going to go for it.
Yeah. Playing that a little bit safer. So it's kind of showing, though, I think, like, even though Nature's Prophet isn't getting a ton of CS or anything like that, You compare that to the Legion Commander who had to run all the way back home. She's level 4 versus level 3 on Prophet and level 2 on Nyx. It's still working out for her pretty well up top here.
Yeah, definitely. I think LC is just too strong of a hero for CK as well as Abyssives to deal with. They would need that Nyx as well, but even then, I think it's very difficult for them to get that kill in.
Yeah. And it's not the type of hero that you want to like force into having to just pick up levels. Like, you do want some farm on her for sure. Another misroll down here bottom. Yep, so we're not able to connect. As mid one also had to run back towards the jungle with an Iron Talon. Certainly not what you want. And yeah, RVP with the haste turn as well. It's kind of hard for mid one to approach the lane.
Yeah, definitely. I think mid one actually wouldn't be too worried about laning mid, but he knows that Puck did end up getting the rune. So this is probably the main reason why he's jungling. Yeah. Especially after seeing that it is a haste rune. It's not worth the risk. And he just picked up the level 6 as well, so can TP back. Free bottle refill.
You see the way that he was jungling there? He had his flame guard on, was just like hiding around the side of the tree.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's how you do it without getting yourself killed. Actually, cutting that tree is one of the easiest ways to stack that camp as well. Otherwise, it's like a nightmare to stack that camp.
Yeah. You seem well versed in jungle Ember Spirit.
Well, it's no. The thing is, right? It's one of those things where if you just think about it for a little bit, you'll just like see how it makes all comes together and why it makes sense, right?
Okay.
It's one of those things that you don't even need to play Ember Spirit to kind of realize this is how I should be jungling.
Oh, they find the kill. First blood over there, and the stun is going to connect as well. It was well done by Yapsor to make that rotation. They will have another roll in 3 seconds, but don't want to dive for Bone 7.
Yeah, he's a little too tanky. Still has some wand charges as well. We're going to go back and Shrine, perhaps?
That looks like it. Yapsor wants the gold more than he wants the mana. He'll get back in time for it. But yeah, mid one again, just heading back to the jungle, clearing out these camps. Come With Me is in the area. If the Ember Spirit is not careful, there could be a pretty easy gank here. Does he spot him? It does look like he will, and now the chase forward. I'm not going to go for it.
It's still a very difficult kill. They don't really know whether or not he has the Flame Guard up or not. And I'm just going to have to assume that he does. Top lane, though.
They're going. Needs to be a little bit careful. Bufni has a Mango as well as Soul Assumption, but doesn't decide to use it. Actually pops the Mango before dying, and, well, this rotation, it will find the kill. But can they get any more? Yapsor does have another roll here. He gets the silence off. Needs to make a little way out of here. Can he get out? And trying to roll, he is going to be able to make it.
Plays.
That was really sick.
Eating the tree and then moving to the edge is such a good play there, because it would have been so much easier for Come With Me to actually block his roll if he didn't make a move like that.
Yeah.
Very well done.
And in the meantime, mid one smoked up here with Puppy. So Ember going to make a rotation, and they're going to try and see if they can take down this Nature's Prophet. The Remnant forward, able to do a bit of damage to start it out, saving his charges, and now going to be able to take that kill. Well played. Just one easy rotation.
RVP going to have another haste rune.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
Yeah.
Mid one's going to see this and he's probably furious.
That's a frustrating thing to have to play against for sure. Can they do anything here against the Puck, really? I feel like as long as he has his orb, he's going to be fine. 8 minutes in, 3-1 so far. Is there any big storyline that's developing here as far as things we need to watch out for as the game goes on? Ooh, that silence is one of them, but there's the haste, and can't make anything else happen.
Yeah, like you said, it's just way too difficult to kill off this Puck. I mean, he's sitting on strength treads. Oh, top lane, though.
Yeah, needs to hit that coil.
He's going to cast coil.
That coil snaps a little bit too far away. Obviously, you don't want to miss the coil, but There's a chance the placement could have potentially found a kill if it was a little bit more on the mark.
It's looking very scary for 10 rounds. Because I'm looking at that play versus how they were playing in the first game, and it seems like they're kind of reserved. You know, they're showing a lot of respect. And top lane, uh-oh.
Well, it's done on to 2. And they turn back around now, wanting to get a little bit aggressive up in their face, and Yapzor rolls aggressively in their direction with no mana, and they decide to back out again. Well, this does open up some space here. We're going to see some pressure along the bottom lane. Maybe they're going to be able to get some damage done to this tower. Only Puppey here to defend it. Doesn't feel like that's going to be enough. And in fact, they might just end up killing Puppey off here. We'll have Soul Assumption soon. They end up throwing out the Nightmare. That might keep him alive long enough to get out.
Oh, Bone 7's here now, though.
Yeah, and there's going to be the stun. Well done. They take that kill, and now it's just going to be tower trade.
Dire has strengthened their structures.
There were so many creeps on the map that Nature's Prophet ultimate didn't even hit Puppey.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant bottom tower has a nasty situation. Dire's top tower.
Towers trading simultaneously around the map.
Mid one, he has secured his first rune. It's an arcane rune, so you've got to be happy about this one.
Yeah. Going farm a little bit more, and maybe find a kill on the Bone 7 actually. Pops the arcane, looks for the opening. They have the duel as well. This could be really big. Gets the stun off, and can they find the duel? They want it so bad. They are going to get it. A little bit of damage over to Hestejo. That's what you want to see. TPing on Ace, though. Top lane. They have an Impale to set things up. Come With Me just needs to make sure he hits it, and, well, it probably wouldn't have been a chance to find the kill anyways.
Yeah, he's got raindrops as well as strength shreds, and he potentially would still have Sunder. Depends if Nyx Assassin mono burns him, but not going to go for that. They might run into Come With Me. Smoke breaks, but
in the meantime, mid one diving behind the tower here. They're trying to find him, and mid one maybe going to end up doing a death here as they get the stun out. Find the kill. Come With Me picks it up.
Very nicely done. Even the Nature's Prophet ulti coming in. So definitely going to have the damage there.
We are still a little ways away from 6 for Bane. What other levels can we look at? They have 6 on everybody except for the Visage and the Bane.
Well, Bane isn't even close. Bane's about 4.5. I don't know if they used the tome. I feel like they need to fix that still. Oh, mid. No, wait. Yep, so we're going to take the...
Ooh, nice timing with the stun, and that's going to end up being the puck dropping here, as they do have enough damage, and unfortunately do not get the duel for Hestejo, but it will still be a kill on the puck.
That was a great stun from Yapzor. I was a little thrown off by the timing, too. I think Puck was as well.
Yeah.
That one actually really hurts. Because I feel like that's like a position where Puck really shouldn't be going down.
Right.
Getting a little greedy with the runes.
He also was, going to pick up his Blink Dagger next. He'd already finished his Veil, so that one, he'll be able to have that for farming, but he really would love to be able to get into that Blink ASAP.
They want to go on this Legion Commander, but I don't think they can go on this. There's just no follow-up.
Yeah. And what is that follow-up as
Bottom
the game
lane,
goes
though.
on?
Nyx Assassin going to go down.
Flames clear the way.
Like, it feels like it really needs to be on Come With Me to be setting up these kills on the Nyx Assassin, right? Like, is there anybody else that can really do anything?
I mean, it's a mixture of the Nyx as well as the Puck. Both of these heroes. Oh, get silenced up.
That was really well done, and now he doesn't have the orb
duel.
either. Wow. Yapzor coming in at the right moment, but they might be able to keep him alive. Nonetheless, they turn it back around and take down Hestejo. Suddenly, everybody is in his face.
You know what would have worked there?
What's that?
Having an Invoker.
That's true. That is true. So are you feeling like Invoker would have been a better pick than this Terrorblade here?
Hard to say. I mean, it's convenient that it was good in that spot, right? But But Ace gonna get chased down.
Yeah.
All 3 heroes, but the rest of the team is coming in. Ember Spirit, even Boots are traveling in.
All right, where's the
He's looking
remnants?
for
They're
this round.
rolling in. They've got them magnetized as well. This could be a little bit bad. RVP taking damage is going to end up falling down in a second, I believe. Meanwhile, over here, they find the Fiend's Grip. There's the duel as well. Come with me, gonna have to skitter away as the rest of his teammates fall by the wayside.
3 for 1. Ace doing a great job just running away, making time or buying time for his team to show up. Back him up. Unfortunately, he does go down as well, but I think Team Secret are pretty happy with that trade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A first instance of Fiend Script used as well. You'll love to see that. Meanwhile, well, Synergy, he sees mid 1. There's not really much he can do against this, though, honestly, as mid 1 just jumps away, and it feels like if they want to kill him, they really, really need the Nyx to set it up.
Yeah. Or a Blink Puck, but
Right.
Puck not close to the Blink yet. Gonna have to wait a while for that.
And now RVP sees them by virtue of that ward dropped, and Puppy, though, opening, can they find him? They realize that he's right
Oh,
there.
they
There's the
found him.
stun. There's the duel. And unfortunately, there is the kill. No great way to stop it. Impale, only going to get 1 there. They do have birds chasing him down, but it's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, Ember,
Oh, they're gonna find more.
he's found himself the
Bone
CK.
7 gets caught out.
No ulti on Bone 7. He kick him back in, and oh, all right. The Nyx Assassin saving for a moment. There's the turnaround. They get the 2-second stun, but it is not enough to save the CK. And they're just gonna farm up
Oh,
these
this one
birds.
hurts.
He's under fire.
It's a lot of gold, baby.
Losing your birds is actually like the worst thing ever as a Vista. You don't have your birds, especially since he just used it as well. He's not gonna
Yeah.
have it for another minute and a half. It actually makes your hero that much weaker, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Dire's middle tower.
So Secret looking quite strong right now. Mid 1 again going for that Radiance. Last time we saw it pick it up inside the enemy's base as he was killing Mirana on her ill. It's a 5,000 net worth lead here. What is it that we need to see from 10 rounds to try and turn this game back around?
I think you should. They really need this blink on the puck. I think once they have the blink on the puck, you should just commit to having everyone fight except for the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet should be the only one on the map pushing out lanes instead of doing what they're doing right now, just fighting.
Well, they do
still
find
make the
another
kill
one.
happen.
This is a pretty decent initiation by Yapzor now, and they're not going to be able to find the kill on the duel with the Hestejo Rod, and Yapzor is going to die to the Soul Assumption, so they're still staying alive here. Puck also going to make its escape. Mid 1 trying to chase, gets the root onto 1. Impale's going to connect, though, and Bone 7 gets the 4-second stun, but is going to die as well, and it's purged off by Press the Attack regardless.
Oh, they're fine with this. They got what they wanted.
Top tower needs bandages.
Yeah.
Picked up 2 kills, only lost Bone 7. I guess I was wrong. I was a great time for them to fight, in fact. They make it work. And Blink Dagger getting closer on the puck. But I definitely still think that they should be focusing more on farming up this Nature's Prophet and then fighting with everyone, because they do need at least one person to be farming, and CK not exactly going to be the greatest at that. He does need to contribute to these fights, or most of the time.
Dire's bottom tower is
Well, and that's the thing, is this is a hero that really does need those levels and, you know, farm to start getting into items that make him that indomitable force that we've seen time and again. And, you know, if they are able to find in a later stage the Terrorblade with the CK, I feel like CK wins that fight, doesn't he?
That's kind of hard to say. If it's just a one-on-one, sure. CK just destroys everyone. Oh, Nyx Assassin gets grip. And
Yeah,
the
it was a
team's
good
gonna have to
silence
run.
again from
Uh-oh.
Yapzor. Puck
Puck is
trying to get out. Jaunts away, but I think she's dead. Yapzor gets a double. Somehow he's the one that ends up finding both of those. Gets his Blink Dagger because of it. Wouldn't you know it?
Great pickup for the Earth Spirit. Unfortunately for Legion, not going to pick up the dual damage, but Another 2 kills. Can't complain too much about that. You also... Oh no, Puck did manage to finish his blink before going down, so... At least they do have that initiation now.
Yeah. Much needed.
Does mid one have his Radiance yet? Not yet. Getting closer. About 1,400 gold away. Come with me, though. He finds Ace. Can he hit the stun? Not gonna hit.
Sole assumption, but the jump forward, and now the duel coming. Oh, Bird's stun. Saving the life of their carrier, but
Blink
Yapzor
Yapzor.
jumps in. The big plays, killing spree for him. I'm just going to run away now.
Dire's top tower is
My word.
on top of things.
They make it happen, even when it goes wrong.
Gonna back away with that one. Just a Visage kill, but... I think they're just gonna be waiting for mid one to finish his Radiance first. He's pretty much just AFK farming right now.
Yeah. We'll be able to pick up the relic here. Puck is moving down bottom. As far as vision is concerned, you can see the Radiant just have complete and total awareness of what's going on here. Puppy does have Fiend's Grip available, so I think that they're actually going to go for this kill here. If he can manage to find it, does RVP see him in time? There's the phase shift, the jump away, good reactions.
They've got to be careful here. If he gets rooted, it's gonna spell the death, or spell his death. So
Now, mid one had to go for the 50-50 play there to see if they could get the root. Instead, hit the catapult and the creep, and man, RVP is just playing with fire right there. Tried to get the stun silence, but he knows the limits of this hero and makes sure that he gets out on time.
Radiant's top tower is getting
top lane, come with me, trying to set things up. Gonna be going in.
Oh, good play there. There's a lot of damage. Do they have the disable? 3 seconds trying to get him. He gets the jump away. And now the follow forward. Yapzor connects as well. Synergy just trying to get out, but to no avail. They're going to be able to kill him off as well. Mid one dominating. Big stuff. Big plays. 8,000 net worth lead.
Very nice rotation. That was very unfortunate for round 10 rounds. I think that was like really good play by them still. They were very patient. They were just waiting, but unfortunately for them, just a little too far behind. They don't really have the damage to kill him off, especially since he was with the Flame Guard as well.
Oh.
It really hurts.
Bottom lane, they'll be able to find themselves Puppy. I believe he goes down here. Yeah, Dream Coil used. Now they show up for mid one as well, but they just don't have any avenue to lock this guy down, and able to not dodge away from the sun. Okay. Chase, maybe, possibly, not happening. They're trying to get him. Everybody wants to kill this guy, but it's not going to work.
Mid one about to finish his Radiance as well. This is just going to do so much damage. The Dire side, it is somewhat problematic when you're up against the Nyx Assassin, but I don't think he minds too much because there is an LC sitting behind you, ready to save you at mostly any given time.
You can see here that the Nyx Assassin so badly just wants to try and find a kill onto Ace, but solo, there's no way to make it happen. This was, I think, what they were hoping to do, replicate what the Bounty Hunter was making happen earlier, but Synergy is just not strong enough right now to make those plays, particularly with just not great vision around the map right now. They don't see much outside of what Come With Me. And he actually just walks by Hestejo. Hestejo doesn't realize it. That was a little
I think
funny.
he realizes he just doesn't want to waste his time because there's not much you can do to him, I think.
If they duel when people show up, right? Maybe not. I don't know.
That might be true, but I think it's one of those things where he's just like, okay, well, he probably realized a little too late, and then at that point it's already too late, so he just walks away.
Okay. Orchid done on that Nyx Assassin, but Secret is set up in the mid lane to try and find themselves a kill. Hestejo trying to duel the familiars.
Dire's middle tower is lost.
RVP seems to get away every single
Is
time.
under attack.
Yeah, he's playing it just right on the edge, as you have to.
Dire's top tower is not.
Bottom lane, this is the strength of this hero. They did
bottom
know,
lane.
though.
Okay,
They
good
knew
setup.
that this was going to eventually happen, and the turnaround, everybody's teeping to try and make this play. but it looks like it's going to be mid 1 that kills off instead. So they do force people back, and this allows the rest of 10 rounds to chase forward and maybe try and find a kill for themselves. But they did not anticipate how big, large, and in charge Ace is not going to stand for it.
I think this is definitely a great underestimation of how tanky some of these heroes are. I think even though you have the Orchid on the Nature's Prophet and a Nyx Assassin who can set up, Grip comes through.
Yeah.
They find RVP finally.
And that's the problem. 3 dead in a couple of minutes. 16,000 net worth lead, putting it all the way up to 11k now. And there's just no way to hold this base at this point. They go forward, break the smoke of Bone 7 as well. Well played by Yapzor. Saw that smoke pop. And now, capable of taking the tier 3 tower. They're backing out a little bit, thinking about turning to try and take this fight. Estijo posturing aggressively in their direction. Tower down now. I would imagine they back out, go take shrines. Yapzor, no boulder left behind.
Spirit is surprisingly tanky. He doesn't even really have items that provide health apart from the Ring of Aquila, and he's still pretty hard to take down. He's going to go for the 500 Flame Guard absorption. So magic damage is pretty much out of the question. He can absorb 1,000 damage with that. Someone might have to actually pick up a Diffusal Blade at this point.
Yeah. But the duel goes for it as well, and now that's where things really hurt. Like, I think that throughout this game, 10 rounds we're staying in it because of the elusiveness of that puck and the fact that he wasn't getting caught out. But the Bane Fiend script that happened just a second ago, then that pickoff right there, those 2 simultaneous deaths really, really hurt them.
Yeah, and the thing is, they were already hurting, you know. Like,
yeah.
Like you said, Nyx Assassin trying to replicate what Bounty Hunter did last game, but unfortunately the draft is just a little different, right? Like, no one can really help him unless they move together. And the only person who can really provide support at any given time is that Nature's Prophet, but the 2 of them combined just not having enough to find these pickoffs. Like, honestly, I don't even know who they could kill between the 2 of them besides Puppey. I think Puppey might be the only one they could kill between the 2 of them.
Well, and it's really like they caught last game Bone 7 in an awkward spot when he was playing Terrorblade. This game, Ace, he's gone for the Manta style. He's got a ultimate orb on top of that. He's way more farmed, and like those solo kills just aren't going to happen. Or duo kills, I guess, with the Nature's Prophet global. So
yeah, definitely.
Well, they're trying to find something now, but likewise, Team Secret moving to the top lane and getting ready to try and close this one out. They can make it happen. Even a BKB purchased on that Ember.
They're doing their best to keep these lanes pushed out, but I think I'm pretty sure this is why they ended up picking the Ember Spirit for the most part. It's probably to deal with it's their answer to the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
Even though there's a Nyx Assassin usually considered a decent counter to the Ember Spirit. They go with it anyways, just so that they can deal with the split push. So far, it's working out great, especially since it's made a good amount of space for Terrorblade to farm as well. Although I say that mid one actually has been farming up a Storm as well.
Yeah, he really has. Top net worth in the game right now. Well, again, 22-8 currently, with the other shrine being taken by Hestijo and Puppey. Everybody else just sort of scouting on this side of the map. Boufni was able to lay down a ward here. This one is a little sneaky. It gives some good vision and unlikely to be dewarded, I would say.
Dyer's bottom tower is on its way
Which ward are you looking at?
Right here.
Sneaky ward.
Right there. See my pings?
Is this one that sneaky? This has also become a commonplace ward.
I feel like I usually see it right here, not right here.
Oh.
But then again, what I usually see is not usually what I see in pro matches, so.
I guess in a way it is kind of sneaky just because it's a dire ward. This is normally a ward you receive from the Radiant rather than the dire.
Right.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, puppy.
Oof, he has to be careful. Oh, he misses a kick.
Yeah, that one's tough to do. You have to kick on the hero, obviously, and he managed to just like push back the wrong angle. Yep, so we're wanting to go for the highlight plays. I mean, you got to do that, right?
I feel like Yapster has some of that every single game. I don't think he needs more.
That's true. Well,
All right, they're trying to siege.
Tower.
Scotty.
They accidentally popped the shrine. The classic. We've all seen it. We've all done it. Puppy has Fiend Script available. They've got Magnetize. Ember's coming in. It's time to party. We also do have the Echo Saber and the Blink Dagger done for Bone 7, so he can go for the Blink Reality Rift here. And he's going to go for it. Cable to catch on a Puppy right at the start. They blow him up, but there's going to be the duel. They find the right target, and that is the kill. Just barely staying alive. Ace even going to be a buddy and pass over the Sunder to keep his pal alive. Now the press the attack. He's got that extra damage. RVP trying to make this work. There's still the Aegis to burn through.
They need to wait for mid one to come back. He needs mana badly.
Oh, Ace taking damage. They stun the bird. They turn it around, able to walk away, and he's going to be a liver. Oh, Ace still staying alive right there. Ever so slightly. And now he can get bottled up like you were saying. Or actually, no, they don't have any more bottle charges.
He was heading towards it, but then they got into a fight, so he decided to come back and help.
But they
He had,
hold.
like one ability.
Look at that. You know, I think a large part of that was that Blink Dagger picked up by CK. The Blink Forward Reality Rift the Bane. They weren't expecting it.
They do hold, but they're just gonna wait for Metamorphosis, and then we'll see if they can manage to hold the second time.
I mean, if this game goes long enough, CK right now, he's the lowest farmed core in the game, but eventually does he end up starting to become a problem?
CK has a long way to go before he becomes a problem, in my opinion. Because the problem is, oh, they find a kill on RVP too. Well, that's not a good sign.
What the hell? Earth Spirit has a Shiva's guard. Alright.
All right. Well, between the
He's
Earth Spirit
10, 1,
AoE
and 8.
The Earth Spirit AoE on top of mid one's AoE is more than enough to clear out the illusions, I believe. So Chaos Knight not gonna amount to too much with his ultimate, I feel. Especially since there's also a Legion commander. You just kind of like wait for the TK to show up and you just toss everything onto his illusions. They should go down.
He is the inverse right now of the the mid one. Mid one is 8, 1, 10. The Apsar is 10, 1, and 8.
School given.
The difference is that mid one has 342 last hits, whereas Earth Spirit has 25. He almost has more last hits on heroes. Jesus.
Yeah, why farm creeps when you can farm heroes? Pipe is now finished on Visage.
All right,
mid one.
they're going in.
He doesn't care.
They don't even get the duel off. Well, there's a Reality Rift on the back. They're trying to run through and see if they can kill up anybody, but it's not going to happen. Hestejo still alive, gets the duel. Boofney going to fall. Double kill there, and mid one going for the patented dive base. GG is called as Team Secret are going to 2-0 round 10 rounds in our first round here for the PGL EU Minor qualifiers.
That was just a great performance from Team Secret. Just kind of just showing